city, baby. Let's show them who the real GOAT is.
Hey, MP, I got some film I want. And I know I'm not supposed to say this, but
Game time, MP. Let's get it.
Here we go, MP. You know you can do it.
Up next, the Bulls taking on the Lakers. For Chicago, tonight may look like David against Goliath, but in front of a raucous home crowd cheering them on, anything can happen. Lakers, Bulls, tip-off right after this.
You're now connected to Jackie.
すぐにペイヤー Ice on ice on Jala jala million dollar Ice on ice Gela gela gang gang gela Ice on ice Jala jala million dollar Ice on ice Gela gang gang gela Ice on ice It just looks got a summer Work hard play harder.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. It's LeBron at power forward, AD as the center. D'Angelo Russell is out there with MP, and it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for the Bulls, on the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic control the inside, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Well, Grant, we're at that time of the year where trade rumors start to heat up, and speculation on social media runs rampant.
Oh, you're so right. I mean, we're not just talking players, too. A number of coaches are on the hot seat as well, so it can be a bit of a distraction for everyone. And of course, the only cure is winning.
Hachimura outside. Pass to James. Double team on James. And it's blocked by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. Now Williams. From deep three-point range. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
From deep, MP gets the 3 to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Ball. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Here's Williams. Shot clock at 6. And it's DeRozan missing. Pass to MP. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. MP's got 6.
Providing lift to the offense. MP spacing the floor, knocking it down from the corner.
Outside Levine. From outside, off the mark.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And the basket by MP.
D's got to be aware of MP. He is always ready to fire.
Pass to Vucevic. Levine with it. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by MP.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Williams. Ball outside. And here is DeRozan. Double team on DeRozan. Williams from long range. And again, no good by Chicago.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
DeRozan against Hachimura. DeRozan passes to Levine. Now here's Ball. Pass to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. And again, Chicago, no good. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scores, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from mid-range.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Get loud, fans, on the court. Your Fight Squad.
Caruso's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Ball passes to Levine to stop the run, and he lays it up and in.
Credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop, but total focus on his shot. No doubt.
Outside Davis to the paint. Here's MP. Zach LaVine clears it away.
I know he's trying to make an impact, but you've got to play smarter than that.
Ball with it. Russell covering. Ball passes to Vucevic. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. MP shot is off. Pass to Ball. Beyond the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
And here's MP from outside. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, another miss by MP. It's Levine with a drive. And he's gone to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. And always a fan favorite, Richard, Zach LaVine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular. And LaVine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
And the Lakers making it. checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for DeSumo. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Green.
And that's exactly how tightly we have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, then it's MP, and it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He scored 53 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And he makes it.
So many ways MP can beat you, showing us what he's got on that finish.
Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Caruso outside. Pass to Vucevic. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Ball with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Kicks it to DeRozan. Here's the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. DeRozan's got 11 points.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Celtics. They've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Checking out the Lakers, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Caruso. Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. DeRozan with the ball. Coming off a 31-point game. Outside LaVine. Off target from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And finished off by Davis.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Chicago trailing here. 55 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass the ball. Williams in the post. MP's there.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The shot's good. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Chicago has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. DeRozan looks it over. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
MP's shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's LaVine for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. In that game against the Spurs, They'll have the edge, but not by much. Can't let them down at all. If that happens, they'll get beat, Shaq.
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Los Angeles Lakers.
It just kind of...
That's it for us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. And it's Ball in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And it's hard to believe that DeRozan's offense only continues to get stronger. And in this one, he's really showing us what he can do.
MP shot is good.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, Levine, guarded by Russell. Here's Vucevic. Shoots over Davis. Vucevic's shot is off.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they called it.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. That'll put DeMar DeRozan on the line. It's going to be on MP.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from DeRozan.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
Russell, the pass to James. Now MP. Shoots from the line. From deep three-point land. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Hachimura. DeRozan against MP. There's Ball with a 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist of the night. MP outside. Now here's Hachimura. Davis finds James. James from distance. Easy work.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Chicago, and so far they own the 9th best record in the conference. Not where they'd like to be.
checking out Chicago. They're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Lakers on D. They've led by as many as 11. DeRozan with the ball. Hachimura covering. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. They get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Levine for 3. Not going to go that time. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. MP's shot is off. And Levine has got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing by 8. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one.
And look, he's showing he's not all strength. Levine with a nice little pull-up.
Hachimura outside. Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, we've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Pass to Levine. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. MP finds James. Back to MP. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 7 assists in the game. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Russell. Here's ball. And again, another missed shot.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Hachimura from long range. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Chicago shooting about 40% so far in the third. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Craig. Williams comes in for Green. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for DeSumo. Christian Wood is checked in for the Lakers. MP comes in for Vincent. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves out there with MP. Then there's Christian Wood. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice. You have to admire MP's obvious love for the game. This guy just wants to get out there and play hard.
Ball passes to DeRozan. And again, no good by Chicago. The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. MP outside. Wood passes to Reeves. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
On the wing, DeRozan. Over Prince. And DeRozan with the basket. On the assist by Ball.
You can see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
Reeves, the pass to MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 37.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Now that's his dribble drive. That's one of DeMar DeRozan's superpowers.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Levine. Inside. Here's MP. Pass to Reeves. Back to MP. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And you look at two-way players who split time between the NBA and G League. They become important to roster construction, RJ.
It is, but I think also that the NBA has to make sure that these guys are taken care of because they're less expensive, so they end up having to do this bouncing back and forth. And you can have three guys shuffling back and forth. It's given a lot of young players an opportunity to prove themselves, but I still think that the teams need to make sure that they're taken care of.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Let's go with a 3. Prince grabs the miss. Back to MP. There's the triple. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Come on.
And here is DeRozan. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident.
MP's burning those nets down.
Truck, how you feeling?
Oh.
Situated on the shores of the Detroit River, the beautiful Renaissance Center.
Truck, you're...
And we welcome you back here to the Palace in Auburn Hills. With Joe Dumars dealing with the bad back and having a tough time, Clark, against Michael Jordan. The Pistons trying something different here, bringing Truck in early to give him a turn against the reigning MVP.
And you know, Kevin, to be candid, even before the back troubles, Dumars had struggled against MJ this season. Just 12 points per game on 29% shooting from the floor. Coach hoping Truck can stem the tide.
And we've said it before, but certainly some history between these two teams. Central Division rivals, the Pistons sent the Bulls home 3 years in a row en route to titles in 89 and 90. But with the Bulls championship and last year's playoffs, it seems at last they have the upper hand.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Grant. It's stolen by Rodman. And Trick with the basket on the assist from Rodman. And Mike, for the season, the Bulls are among the league leaders in assists at almost 28 a game.
They moved the ball well, and they had to improve in that area in order to finally overcome the Pistons' defensive scheme, famously known as the Jordan Rule.
And for more on Truck, let's go across court to David Arthur.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, big minutes for Truck, who's bounced around quite a bit. This is his 5th team in 9 seasons, so I'm sure there's added pressure for him to play well. Back to you.
Pressure indeed, D.A. Thank you. Well, we always talk about the pressure on the stars, Clark, but for those fringe players, they're just trying to hang around.
And now he's tasked with taking on the MVP, Kevin. That's a really tall order.
Pippen with the bucket. And Clark, the Pistons were that great roadblock to the Bulls' title aspirations. It seemed like every year Chicago got a little bit closer.
You're exactly right, Kevin. Each playoff, they pushed the series just a little bit further until finally, last season, they swept the...
Now the first timeout called here for Detroit. For 3, and Truck with the 3. Truck's got 5 points so far.
What a big bucket by Truck to help the Pistons retake the lead.
And the Pistons coming off a 1-2 road trip, Mike. Their last game, a loss in Miami, where they shot, 11 free throws to the Heat's 41 free throw attempts.
Yeah, Joe Dumars was the only Pistons starter to get to the line. Meanwhile, everyone from Miami seemed to be living there, so that was the game.
Jordan high post, working on Walker, and Jordan coming right back at Truck.
I'll tell you, trying to defend Michael Jordan one-on-one is just about impossible.
Agree with that. Incredibly quick first step he has, and if he doesn't blow by you, he can probably overpower you.
No good by Truck. Jordan playing the defense that time. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's Detroit. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to the second quarter here at the Palace of Auburn Hills for the 4th matchup of the regular season between the Detroit Pistons and the Chicago Bulls.
And the Pistons were very frustrated in their loss to Miami the other night. Coach got ejected, and there were 5 other technical fouls called.
And I think the Pistons frustrated just overall this season, especially when they played on the road.
To the inside, and stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. Here's Armstrong. Rebound by the Pistons. Kicks to Truck. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And Truck helping to push the Pistons back out front.
Walker against Jordan. Pass to Hobson. Bulls moving the ball around. And they double up Jordan. Here's King. And Bedford pulls it down. Mike leading the league in scoring for the 6th consecutive season, the great Michael Jordan.
Surprise, surprise. A hair under 30 points per game this season, and that's a dip from what he's accustomed to.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Truck. That's his first foul. A different look here for Detroit. Rodman comes in for Bedford. And Aguirre's subbed in for Sally. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams is checked in. It's good. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Clever feed by Armstrong. Reading the floor and finding the right guy to send the ball to.
Here's the 3. There's Aguirre. No good with the layup.
He's not going to get a much better look than that. Waste of a terrific opportunity, unfortunately.
And the league leader in rebounding, Clark, Dennis Rodman, averaging 18.5 per game.
Boy, that's a ridiculous stat. I mean, his defensive rebounding rate more than twice what it was his rookie season. I mean, he's literally made a science of it, studying where shots are coming off and how he can get there using his strength and length.
Pass to Truck. It's up a three. It's all in by the Bulls.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And the pass to Hobson. 6 to shoot. Baseline J on the way. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
And Jordan pushing his team back into the lead.
And defensively, the Pistons have been, Mike, as stout as ever. But scoring the ball this season, that has been the challenge.
And their backcourt is normally responsible for the bulk of their scoring, along with Wire. But they'll need somebody else to chip in offensively.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Another shot. King, that's good. And the Bulls lead by 4. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shots, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Something else they've done is really get after it defensively, specifically steals, and how they've done a good job tonight forcing turnovers.
And the Bulls, Mike, so explosive offensively.
A great 1-2 punch with Jordan and Pippen. And with Paxson, Hodges, and Armstrong, they surround them with shooters.
The Chicago Bulls up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're back for the second half of play here in Auburn Hills, Michigan, as the Pistons look to get a win against their rival, the Chicago Bulls. Chicago leading by 12. And now, let's send it over to our friend, David Aldridge, for more.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Bulls are a league best 21-7 on the road, with the Golden State Warriors second best at 17-8. Only 2 teams in the West with a winning road record, as opposed to 4 teams in the East. Back to you.
Interesting information, David. Thank you. Mike, what should we take from that disparity?
I think it speaks to the depth of the Western Conference. A lot harder to secure a road win when you're up against that tougher competition. Excellent use of the floater by Jordan.
Paxson with the steal. Chalk up 2 there. Paxson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
An edge to this lead. They're having their way.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Gotta watch that corner. Truck's been working on his shot.
Grant, right side. And the dunk by Clark.
Banging it down with authority.
And Clark, I think, in the process, sending a little message by hanging on the rim.
Yeah, they're trying to assert themselves right now.
Well, we know he's bounced around, Clark, at times rode the bench, but Truck has always stayed ready.
Yeah, I respect that about how he prepares. A great teammate, a rugged defender. Here late in his career, he's fit in nicely with the bad boy Pistons.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Paxson. Lambeer against Cartwright. Fades and shoots. Jordan's shot is off. Pass to Truck. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And the basket is good.
This is why he's a focal point of their offense, because they trust in his ability to shoulder them when needed.
Here's Jordan. 1 point in the game. Elbow shot is on the way. Jordan answers back on Truck.
You know, there's a sense in Detroit that they just don't get as many calls as they did when they were the champions. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how they feel.
Yeah, rightly or not, they feel they're more scrutinized when they're guarding and not getting the benefit of the doubt when they draw contact on offense.
to the left wing. Cartwright against Lambier. Jordan, high post. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Truck wide open. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Rodman's got 4 assists now tonight. And so far, the Pistons got to be happy, Mike, with what they've been getting from Truck.
He's played Jordan pretty even so far. Definitely holding his own. That's impressive.
Well, we've got liftoff. Jordan showing off that unmatched vertical leap to go up and throw down the alley-oop. Nicely done.
Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And the Pistons making a change here. Aguirre's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Kings checked in. Clark, 11 consecutive All-Star appearances for the terrific Isaiah Thomas.
He's one of the best to ever do it. No question about it. He's never missed being an All-Star in his decorated career. And when you look at Scottie Pippen's growth to an elite level, I think it's really what's made this Bulls team so unstoppable.
And you pair him with Jordan, most teams simply don't have an answer for the both of them coming at you.
And the NBA always planned Clark to amplify and highlight Black History Month.
Yeah, and I love that, Kevin, recognizing those who've led the way both in the world of sport, but also socially and culturally. And when you look at luminaries like Bill Russell, Oscar Robertson, Kareem, and others, we've been blessed with those who made their mark in both arenas.
Up again, great positioning on the putback. Cartwright's got 6.
When Cartwright is on the floor, you have to be aware of him on the offensive boards. Bill's looking for offensive rebounds.
Beyond the arc. Truck can't get that one to fall. And player of the month in January, Clark, it's Dennis Rodman. 11 points a game and 21 rebounds a game. Phenomenal.
It is phenomenal, but how about this? Tack on 2.5 assists per game, too, and the Pistons with a 10-5 record in that stretch.
Again, Truck going to Jordan.
They called him Truck for a reason. He has no issue grasping through some contact.
The Bulls leading by 5.
And the Pistons having trouble generating enough offense.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to manufacture points. Otherwise, the Bulls will continue to have their number.
Jordan, high post. Thomas is there, and it's blocked. Outside, Truck.
I love how aggressive Truck is when he's on the floor, going right into the foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another area where they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands. And we're seeing Michael Jordan in vintage form.
The Pistons, much like the rest of the league, Mike, we've seen it all season long, seem to have no answer for the heir apparent.
Jordan passes to Livingston. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I like seeing Livingston go strong inside, earning the call as a result.
That one is no good. Pistons trail by 3. Thomas finds Truck. To tie it up. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 6 assists here tonight.
Ever since halftime, they have been parked out at the arc, dropping bomb after bomb.
And who can blame them? When you're hitting like this, you've got to just keep it going. And Detroit are doing an excellent job slowing down this much-vaunted Chicago offense.
Well, we know and agree that the Pistons' identity is defense. You knew they would try to muck things up and put some sandpaper into the defense, and that's what they've done.
to take the lead. Again, the Pistons score. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
You have to like what we've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Different look here for Detroit. Bill Landers checked in for Bedford. Odman comes in for Salad. And it's Dumars in for Walker. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Cartwright's checked in for Purdue. Grant comes in for Livingston. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Hobson. And it's Benson in for Armstrong. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. Let's see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And Thursday, the Pistons hosting the Milwaukee Bucks. Mike handing out free windbreaker to the first 4,000 fans. A nice deal.
And for the fans braving the harsh Michigan winter, enjoy those windbreakers. You might want to layer up a bit with those, just saying.
It's Rodman with the ball for the Pistons. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. That one falls.
Well, Dumars has no problem stepping up for his team. He's always ready to drop a shot.
Pippen outside. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Michael Jordan. And Mike, how about Dennis Rodman? Averaging over 6 offensive rebounds a game this season.
And usually he looks to pass out. The Pistons wouldn't mind him trying to score a little bit more off those rebounds.
Floats one. Chicago grabs the miss. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Paxson. Tries to get it to Jordan, and does. Here's Pippen. Got it. Good job in the low post. Pippen's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
Boy, that's leadership right there. Coming through in the clutch. Pippen knocking it down in a big moment.
Truck deciding where to go with it. Back to Thomas. The kick out to Dumars. The Pistons working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Pippen. And for the season, Mike, Isaiah Thomas averaging a little over 7 assists a game.
Down quite a bit from his career average, but productive as ever with his score.
You know, Michael Jordan has led the Bulls to the playoffs every season since he was drafted. That's 7 times in all. But it took time for them to be a serious contender.
And the Pistons had been that obstacle in their path. But last season, the Bulls finally overcame them in convincing fashion.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Jordan. It's in!
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Clark, how about the unselfishness of this team?
Love the willingness to make that extra pass, and it has the defense in the scramble mode.
Back to Truck. To halt the run. And it's Cartwright with the rebound.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores and he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
You never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're trying to build on the lead.
Timeout call, the Pistons. They're down by 6. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Truck. From past the arc. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
His shooting has just dropped off in this quarter. He needs to rediscover his rhythm.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
For this team, John Paxson is a guy you can rely on. Runs the offense well, can shoot it as well, and pretty solid defensively, too.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paxson with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Bulls lead by 9.
And with this last run, they have shut the door on any chance of a comeback.
Shut the door, turned off the lights, and locked it up. Fantastic run for them to end the game.
That shot wide open.
Don't sleep on the jumper of Lambier. It's solid. He's put in a ton of work.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting for Chicago.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Tries a three off the inbound, and it's Truck missing. Now here's Paxson. And the Bulls continue their reign. 4 wins in a row. And Mike, 9 straight wins.
Fans, thanks for coming out tonight. Be sure to have all of your belongings with you when you leave. We'll see you again soon.
Situated on the shores of the Detroit River, the beautiful Renaissance Center.
Truck, you're up. Come on.
And we welcome you back here to the Palace in Auburn Hills with Joe Dumars dealing with the bad back and having a tough time, Clark, against Michael Jordan. The Pistons trying something different here, bringing Truck in early to give him a turn against the reigning MVP.
And you know, Kevin, to be candid, even before the back troubles, Dumars had struggled against MJ this season. Just 12 points per game on 29% shooting from the floor. Coach hoping Truck can stem the tide.
And we've said it before, but certainly some history between these two teams. Central Division rivals, the Pistons sent the Bulls home 3 years in a row and route to titles in '89 and '90. But with the Bulls championship and last year's playoffs, it seems at last they have the upper hand.
Hangs home the trifecta. And Mike, for the season, the Bulls are among the league leaders in assists at almost 28 a game.
They moved the ball well, and they had to improve in that area in order to finally overcome the Pistons' defensive scheme, famously known as the Jordan rules. Good use of his size by Cartwright, boxing out to win the offensive rebound, then taking a shot of his own.
Launches a three, and Truck gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. Truck's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pistons. And Clark, the Pistons were that great roadblock to the Bulls' title aspirations. It seemed like every year Chicago got a little bit closer.
You're exactly right, Kevin. Each playoff, they pushed the series just a little bit further until finally, last season, they swept the Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals, breaking through to win the franchise's first ever NBA title.
And the Pistons coming off a 1-2 road trip, Mike. Their last game, a loss in Miami. They shot, 11 free throws to the Heat's 41 free throw attempts.
Yeah, Joe Dumars was the only Pistons starter to get to the line. Meanwhile, everyone from Miami seemed to be living there. So that was the game. And if I'm headed down the dark alley, I'll take Truck by my side. Nobody's going to want any trouble.
Yeah, I agree there, Mike. He doesn't say a lot. He doesn't have to. One look is enough for him to get his message across.
And for more on Truck, let's go across court to David Aldridge. Chicago with the ball. And here's Armstrong. No scoring in this one. Hodges the pass to King. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Jordan is doubled. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Hodges. Rebound, Detroit. And defensively, the Pistons have been, Mike, as stout as ever. But scoring the ball this season, that has been the challenge.
And their backcourt is normally responsible for the bulk of their scoring, along with Aguirre. But they'll need somebody else to chip in offensively.
Jordan against Truck. Jordan. It's deflected. The pass to Hodges. Now Armstrong. Back to King. Puts up a three. And Bedford pulls it down. The Pistons lead it. And here's the fast break. Leading away. And then Sally with the dunk.
Run the floor, and that's what you get. You get rewarded with easy buckets.
Great to push the pace and see what happens.
Mike leading the league in scoring for the 6th consecutive season, the great Michael Jordan.
Surprise, surprise. A hair under 30 points per game this season, and that's a dip from what he's accustomed to.
Now here's King. Tight defense on him. Purdue, no luck. Pistons leading by 4. Inside, here's Sally. It's hauled in by Purdue. And Chicago has possession. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. And Jordan slams it home.
I'll tell you, trying to defend Michael Jordan one-on-one is just about impossible.
Agree with that. Incredibly quick first step he has, and if he doesn't blow by you, he can probably overpower you.
And the Bulls, Mike, so explosive offensively.
A great 1-2 punch with Jordan and Pippen. And with Paxson, Hodges, and Armstrong, they surround them with shooters.
A different look here for Detroit. Rodman comes in for Bedford. And Aguirre subbed in for Sally. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for Purdue. Three-pointer. It's all in by the Bulls. And so far, the Pistons got to be happy, Mike, with what they've been getting from Trump.
He's played Jordan pretty even so far. Definitely holding his own. That's impressive.
Outside, Truck. Rodman outside. Pass to Aguirre. And Walker kicks to Thomas. Truck sets the pick for Thomas. Pass to Aguirre. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
They expect some offense from Walker Aguirre. The 3-time All-Star averaging over 13 points a game in limited minutes.
Well, got to remember, this is a guy who averaged almost 30 a game, Mike, one season early in his career. So Aguirre knows how to put it in the hole.
And the Pistons were very frustrated in their loss to Miami the other night. Coach got ejected, and there were 5 other technical fouls called.
And I think the Pistons frustrated just overall this season, especially when they played on the road.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Bill Lambeer's checked in for... So it's Detroit with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're back for the second half of play here in Auburn Hills, Michigan, as the Pistons look to get a win against their rival, the Chicago Bulls. Bulls trail by 6. You know, he's bounced around, Clark, at times rode the bench, but Truck has always stayed ready.
Yeah, I respect that about how he prepares. A great teammate, a rugged defender. Here late in his career, he's fit in nicely with the bad boy Piston.
Outside, Rodman kicks it to Truck. Outside, Dumars. Back to Truck. There's the 3. Doesn't go for it. And here are the Bulls now. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Truck. The shot by Jordan, no good. It's Rodman with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. 4-point game. Outside Dumars. Back to Truck. To the paint. Here's Lambeer. And a great assist by Truck as that one goes in. Ambier's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, there's a sense in Detroit that they just don't get as many calls as they did when they were the champions. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how they feel.
Yeah, rightly or not, they feel they're more scrutinized when they're guarding and not getting the benefit of the doubt when they draw contact on offense. Firing on all cylinders right now. Jordan is showing no mercy and getting any shot he wants.
High post Lambier. Back to Truck. What an answer from Truck. Taking the challenge against Jordan.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Passes to Pippen. The pass to Paxson. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Pippen. Rebounded by the Pistons. Edmonds got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And for the season, Isaiah Thomas averaging a little over 7 assists a game.
Down quite a bit from his career average, but productive as ever with his scoring.
And when you look at Scottie Pippen's growth to an elite level, I think it's really what's made this Bulls team so unstoppable.
And you pair him with Jordan, most teams simply don't have an answer for the both of them coming at you.
Mike, as teams construct their roster, a lot different now than it was 9 years ago before the salary cap.
And the cap is at $12.5 million this season. Next year, it goes up to $13.3 million. Trying to build a contender, it's not just X's and O's. There's a balance sheet, too.
Boy, Zeke is a two-way point guard that does it all.
Bulls trail by 10. Pass to Pippen. Grant with the ball. He's covered by Truck. Jordan can't get it to go. 1:53 left in the third. And Truck with the basket on the assist by Dumars. Truck's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons. And here are the Bulls now. And player of the month in January, Clark, it's Dennis Rodman. 11 points a game and 21 rebounds a game. Phenomenal.
It is phenomenal, but how about this? Tack on 2.5 assists per game, too, and the Pistons with a 10-5 record in that stretch. John Paxson, a very dangerous spot-up shooter. That's exactly the role he plays on this team.
Well, not as big.
Bulls trail by 11.
And Detroit doing an excellent job slowing down this much-vaunted Chicago offense.
Well, we know and agree that the Pistons' identity is defense. You knew they would try to muck things up and put some sandpaper into the defense, and that's what they've done.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. And he recovers it. No good. He's made 9 of 15. Shooting an even 60%. Walker in the corner. Outside Thomas. A 3-ball. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. And an important part of every team's game. And a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
You have to like what we've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Jacks up a 3. And Truck coming right back at Michael Jordan. And Thursday, the Pistons hosting the Milwaukee Bucks. Mike handing out free windbreakers to the first 4,000 fans. A nice deal.
And for the fans braving the harsh Michigan winter, enjoy those windbreakers. You might want to layer up a bit with those, just saying.
Pistons leading by 15. And what a game for Truck. Mike, he's playing Michael Jordan basically to a standstill.
And that's saying something. Jordan with every accolade under the sun, but that's the beauty of sports. You never know.
And this unexpected matchup to remember. Truck moving ahead of Jordan in scoring.
And Jordan coming right
The scoring battle continues between Truck and MJ, with Jordan moving back in front.
Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Different look here for Detroit. Bill Lambier's checked in for Bedford. Rodman comes in for Salad. And it's Dumars in for Walker. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for King. Grant comes in for Livingston. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Hobson. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong.
You know, Michael Jordan has led the Bulls to the playoffs every season since he was drafted. That's 7 times in all. But it took time for them to be a serious contender.
And the Pistons had been that obstacle in their path. But last season, the Bulls finally overcame them in convincing fashion.
Pistons leading by 16. Outside, Truck. Outside, Lambier. Back to Truck. And stolen by Jordan. Out to the right wing. Paxson outside. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Cartwright. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed.
There's that touch from mid-range. Cartwright making it look effortless out there.
Mark 11 consecutive All-Star appearances for the terrific Isaiah Thomas.
He's one of the best to ever do it. No question about it. He's never missed being an All-Star in his decorated career.
And Mike, how about Dennis Rodman? Averaging over 6 offensive rebounds a game this season.
And usually he looks to pass out. The Pistons wouldn't mind him trying to score a little bit more off those rebounds.
Grant outside. Pass to Pippen. Kicks it out to Grant. Lock at 6. Back to Pippen. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seated. Outside, Truck. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You know, at one point it looked like there was still a chance, but I think that time has come and gone.
Now they're just hoping to end with something they can build on.
So it's Chicago now, trailing by 19. Jordan, the pass to Carter. Back to Paxson. And they double up Jordan. Grant, the bounce pass. Unloads from 9. Cartwright gets the bucket.
For his position, Grant has good vision with the ball. I mean, he can find open guys.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Outside, Lambier. And Thomas has it in the corner. Outside, Truck. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Pistons lead by 19.
And this run has helped seal the win.
Give them credit for executing down the stretch. Nice work.
Jordan kicks to Grant. Here's Paxson. Rebounded by Lambier. I know, Mike, you love how guys are making plays for one another, and we've seen it all game long.
Yeah, a real balanced attack. Total team effort.
Now, here's Paxson. And the Pistons defending their court here at the pass. By finally securing a win against their arch nemesis, the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, much needed win to prove their capability to hold up in this matchup.
It did, Mike, and with the postseason about it.
I bet you Grandpa was feeling himself that night, huh?
He was proud, but it's not like he thought he was better.
There's the man of the hour. Go get him, MP.
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
with that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. MP out there with Russell, and it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. Reed is out there with Towns, and it's Conley in at the point. You know, both these sides, Doris, are very stout on the defensive end. Scoring might be tough to come by.
Well, you have two coaches who believe that championships are won with outstanding defense. So, number one, you try to contain the ball. If a rotation is required, it is on time and on a string, and they challenge every shot. Just special defensive units.
MP, no good. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls.
The mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Oh, here's Edwards, following the miss by MP.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standing.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Now here's Towns after LeBron James's miss. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Fires the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here. This is it to Hachimura. He dishes it to LeBron. And here's MP for 3. Cans it from downtown.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
against Russell. Now, here's McDaniels. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
As if he's not tough enough to guard already. Towns with the floater.
James dishes to MP. Russell left side. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Nice shot by James.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Russell against Cup. Over in the corner, Edward. No good with the triple.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
A three from MP. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, that ties it up.
Great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside, Towns puts up a deep three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And MP with the basket on the assist by Davis. MP's got 5.
And I like Davis's decision-making. Fantastic. Always great at understanding when to move the ball.
Now here's Conley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Edwards can't hit. So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And here is Conley after D'Angelo Russell hitting the three. Now, here's McDaniels. T right on him. And they get it. Towns, no luck. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the 76ers.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent, just too great.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses.
Second quarter of action, about 1.5 minutes played. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. MP inside. Guarded by Reed. And MP with a nice bucket inside.
How about MP powering through the contact, keeping that focus on the task at hand.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David O. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Bulls delivered a big performance. He scored 40 points, and to everybody's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He made a number of threes. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Connects from three-point range. Edwards got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. Russell kicks to MP. Back to Russell. MP up top. Takes the 3. Another miss by MP.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Edwards passes to Anderson. Pass to Conley. Takes a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Lakers trail by 6. In the corner, it's MP. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. MP's got 12.
And MP getting the job done. He knows what he is capable of.
Conley, the pass to Anderson. Shoots the 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. MP finds Hachimura. Anderson against James. MP passes to LeBron. 4 on the shot clock. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
A 3 from MP. That shot is in just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for his team. Productive and efficient.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Mike Conley.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
Towns is checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. The Lakers also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for LeBron. Conley up top. He's guarded by Russell. Conley kicks to Reed. Outside, Towns. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
MP has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey, folks, welcome.
Well, for them, it's been about extending possessions, cashing in on second chance opportunities. It's clear that that was the focus coming into this.
And now let's take a moment to look at the up. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. On the block, it's LeBron and Davis. D'Angelo Russell out there with MP. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the 3.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Got that one up quick. MP's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. That one goes in.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And the Timberwolves call time. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. MP is number one. The fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
So it's the Timberwolves now. And here's Towns. He has 7. Conley with the screen on MP. Shot clock at 5 to end the run. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might help some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding, but these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we just never see before. Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Edwards inside. He's against Hachimura. Los Angeles leading by 8. Inside. Here's MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
The defense there, but MP has the strength, the grit to make the shot despite the pressure.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. For this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And into the first half of a 2-game trip. The pass to Reed. Now, here's McDaniel. Off target from outside. MP dishes to Russell. Kicks it out to MP. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 10. Edwards with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Reed with it. Russell's there. His first shot coming late. Reed gets the bucket.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. So
substitution on the court. Timeout call for the Lakers. Give them a hand, fans. The Timberwolves versus
a few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. LeBron James on the way. Back to MP. He locks up the alley-oop pass.
Spreading the wealth. MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
So it's Minnesota now, trailing by 17. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper. Well, you got to think better of that next time. He had little to no chance of conversion.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Austin Reed. Outside Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Here's Davis. Sinks the 15-footer. 9 points for Davis.
And how about the touch on that mid-range? Davis has that shot on automatic.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Over Russell. Edwards can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Back to MP. 3-pointer. Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside, Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Davis, good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Towns. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty 3.
MP outside. Launches it. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Over in the corner, Edwards. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 18. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter, and it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Wood, he's checked in for Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Prince is checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Russell. And the shot goes in.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
On the wing, MP. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Prince finds Wood. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Alexander Walker. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think...
Most threes in a rookie season?